Good morning, good morning. This is Robin from Roaming with Rover, and we are here today with our Advent calendar, our tea Advent calendar. I am enjoying this so very much. I cannot tell you. This simple few minutes of just sitting every day and having a nice quiet cup of tea is just been delightful. I'm so glad that I received this tea Advent calendar. So today's tea is, and I'm going to say this wrong, Assam, ASSAM, Assam Exotic Black Tea. And I looked that up because I had no idea. Let's get it going. Let's get this cut open and get it cooking. I've never heard of this. It says black tea. Doesn't have a real strong fragrance, but black tea, so it should be fairly strong. Smells like your basic black tea. So we'll let it sit there for a bit and let's read what it's about, and then I'll tell you what I found when I did some research. It says black tea. And it says its ingredients are 100% black tea. And it contains black tea. Okay, that is pretty basic. And when I did some research, it told me that it is very widely used and it is a base for Earl Grey tea, for English breakfast tea, and for chai tea. So it seems like it's a kind of tea leaf that is used, that is grown and used in production of a lot of different kinds of teas. It's often grown in India and produced for mass market teas. So I think that's why it's got a basic scent of tea. What it reminds me of is my basic Lipton tea bag. Smells good. Really enjoyed yesterday's tea. That was just the basic English breakfast tea, which again is my all-time favorite non-fancy tea. The specialty chais and things like that. I do really like those. But the English breakfast is my go-to everyday tea. And I did really enjoy that yesterday. I think this is going to be a good one too. A good everyday tea. I'm really enjoying these a lot. One thing I noticed when I pulled my tea this morning, having this Advent, and a lot of people have the Advent calendars, and I wonder if you got the same kind of shocked when I pulled. I'm like, oh, there's only this many days till Christmas. Oh my goodness. That kind of gave me a little bit of a shock feel this morning when I did that. And I apologize for the kerfluffle yesterday. Yesterday's video was posted before the day before's video, and I don't know what the deal was, but YouTube has its little quirks, and my video the day before, it just absolutely would not load, just wouldn't do it. And it took a day and a half for that 10-minute video to load, and that has happened other times, and no matter what I did, that video just absolutely would not load, would not publish. But it finally went up, and I thank you guys for watching that. Ooh, it's good. It's good. Oh, that is good. Yeah, it reminds me of just a very basic tea bag. My basic Lipton tea or Red Rose, and why can I not think of the other? When we were in the South, there's another brand. Those of you from the Southern United States, what is the other brand of tea? The very basic. Cannot think of it. Up here, I'm in the northern part of the country, obviously Washington State, and when we go to the grocery store, it's Lipton. And maybe it is red rose. Maybe the red rose is what I'm thinking of, that we didn't used to get here, but now we do get here. Oh, this is good. This is good. I do enjoy a nice, I forget how much I enjoy my cup of tea. I didn't used to drink coffee until they came out with all the foo-foo coffees. I still do not like just a cup of coffee, and I know a lot of people do. And even with a little cream and sugar, I still do not like just a cup of coffee. I'll drink my hot tea, but I don't like just, you know, you go to a restaurant and have coffee. No, not me. I like the foo-foo coffees, the lattes and things like that. I like the cream. I like the flavoring, but I can't just drink a cup of coffee. I will drink hot tea when I go to a restaurant. So that is my go-to when we go out. I'll get hot tea. So this has been very, very enjoyable. I hope you guys are sitting down and taking a nice little 10-minute break from your day. I know this is such a very busy time of year for everybody. And even if you aren't a Christmas person, even if the holiday isn't something that increases your activity this time of year, still just taking a 10-minute break every day and relaxing, taking a few moments for yourself, taking a time out, and taking a few moments to breathe, shutting down, some quiet time, turning off all of the madness around you, and giving yourself a few moments is super important every single day. And I know for some people, I'm thinking of you, Miss Doris, with all the kids and all the stuff that you do. It is very hard to steal those 10 minutes away just for you. And it's so important. I can remember, I used to be an office manager, and I can remember we used the term sharpening the saw, that we needed to take a moment and sharpen the saw so that we could continue to work effectively. And that's what we need to do for ourselves in our daily life. And, you know, here at the house, there's been days where I just feel like I cannot do one more thing. And that's when I know that I need to stop and sit down and let the chaos reign and just give myself a break, give myself a moment, and sharpen the saw. So that's what this is allowing me to do. I hope that when these days are over and this Advent calendar is over, that I'm going to remember to give myself this 10-minute break every day and take a breath. That's what my other friend tells me to do. Do your breathing, remember to breathe, and sit back, enjoy a cup of tea, have a cuppa, and sharpen the saw. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that you will subscribe. I hope you're getting some pleasure out of these videos, even if it's just looking at the pretty lights behind me for a couple of minutes. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.